Hello guys, sorry for the late review, not doing a live reaction this week. I'll be doing it next Wednesday. It's because too many people around the house, very noisy. Anyway, Bleach chapter 582. Not gonna lie, it was okay. It was good. It was a quick read. A lot of wasted pages, but it wasn't like... Oh, what's the best example? I keep referring back to As, not now. It wasn't like when Rukia activated Bankai, not activated, when it just shown what a Bankai looked like a whole panel of that. Nothing like that. There was speaking, but I wanted a little bit more story added into it. So yeah, all in all, Ichigo's back and he's kicking ass. Candice? Yeah, Candice, is the first to get struck down by Ichigo, and she is not happy. There's comedy in it with, Little Toto, if that's her, how you pronounce her name. If not, then Sternritter D Glutton. She needs to die. Yeah, she's the comical one out of the, four. And, Little Toe's just like, when, her, Sternritter P, and Sternritter Z, attack him simultaneously, and then when they get struck, they're just confused, and then Little Toe's like, oh, this is supposed to happen, he's the first war power, blah, 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 we know that, and then they're all shocked, and Candice, she doesn't give a crud, she's just going at it like crazy, and then she just says, do you have any idea how long it takes for me to get this hair right? Oh god, it was beautiful. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, as soon as he arrives, it goes to, well, not after they power themselves up. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, should have mentioned this at the thing. After I've given my number, like 1 out of 10, it's not 1 out of 10, but it's an example, I'll be going to my theory craft. Now I will say it will be over analysing something that will probably mean nothing, but take it as you will, it was fun for me. But I do have a theory that belongs with this chapter. Going back to the chapter where the four Sternritters were over Bambietta's weakened body, we don't know what happened to her. Right, we don't know if she's dead or absorbed or eaten or whatever. And I have a theory. Their weapons, or Volstangs, whatever. Well, it wasn't their Volstangs, it's their weapons. I reckon that they absorbed Bambietta's essence and infused them into those heart arrows. Oh, well, bows, that's the one. Probably, it's weak at this point. But I think as soon as they go into their Volstang, that they'll have a small essence of Bambietta within them. So, like, they'll have the power of the Explode, plus, for example, Candice's Thunderbolt and Little Toto's Glutton. Do you get where I'm coming from? But I could be wrong with that, but we haven't been told what's happened to her unless she's alive somewhere. Oh yeah, and after we see them charging up their weapons, preparing to fire, we go straight to Juha, and then he says to Hoshwald and Uryu that it's time to make their move. And I think, now this isn't a theory, well, you could say it's a theory, but I think that this... Now let me back up. I said to my brother a while back that I don't think that Juha is the antagonist of this arc, and if Juha is going straight to Ichigo now, he gets there either after the fight or during the fight with the four Sternritters. I think Juha is going to be defeated in a couple of chapters, and then the real antagonist is going to reveal themselves. But that's just me. It's just that for something that's supposed to be the longest arc, I mean, with Juha moving now, Ichigo is either going to lose or there's going to be a real antagonist. Anyway, quick read. Good fighting, I suppose. Well, it would only be good fighting if it was animated, but still. I give this a 6 out of 10. Good. Check it out, whatever, however you want it. I mean, if there was a reaction, if this was a reaction video added onto a review, it would probably be totally rubbish, because I'd just be looking at fighting art, and you don't want that, do you? Because you can't see it. Okay, now we're going into the theory craft. Well, I suppose that there was 2 theory crafts, but still. This is the over-analyzing one. Sternritter D. He says that once, he says to Hoshwald and, Juha says to Hoshwald and Ryu it's time to go. Sternritter D says that, so it's finally time, well then, do I have a choice or not? Now, I think that Sternritter D is Aizen. Now let me I can't really backtrack, but let me explain myself. I think that D's power, or letter, is either dimension, so Aizen from another dimension, or double. Now let me explain the double. Let's say that when Aizen was planning all of this, like back to the Arrancar arc or whatever, the Arrancar arc, before the events, however you want to say it, and he had this thing at the back of his mind, like saying, what if I lose? What if I lose to Ichigo? Because he knew he was going to fight Ichigo. So he set up a contingency plan, and he knew. And before you say, how can he know all that? I mean, if you're forgetting, remember he said he planned stuff since Ichigo's birth. It's not far-fetched if you think about it. Well, it might be. Anyway, he thought that the small possibility that he might lose to Ichigo. So he separated his soul or something, or got a shard of his Kyoka Suigetsu, and he made a double of himself. Sternritter D letter double. And Sternritter D is going to make his move and reveal himself like, I am Aizen's other half, or he is going to free the real Aizen. Because say what you will, I don't think Aizen is evil. But still, that's just me. Overanalyzing. But what was it? There was another theory that I had as well. I mean, it would make sense with the Kyoka Suigetsu one, because I have a funny feeling that the Shunsui that Hoshwald encountered during the start of the war isn't actually Shunsui, it's Aizen, and Shunsui is still in the human world or something and he can't get back. Because remember, Shunsui offered Hoshwald tea. He never offers anyone tea. I mean, you could say that, oh, he's only saying that because he doesn't want to get drunk. Remember when Chad, Orihime, and Thingy invaded, and Chad found Shunsui, and he was about to fight, and Chad was about to fight Shunsui, and Shunsui offered him a drink of sake. He didn't offer him tea. I mean, obviously he's not worried about getting drunk on a battlefield. But anyway, I think Sternritter D is either Aizen from another dimension or his Kyoka Suigetsu or separated soul. So either dimension or double. So yeah, an over-analysed theory craft as well as a review. So yeah, this will be up at... when will this episode be up? It'll be up Thursday. Okay, so tomorrow. I will see you next week for a live reaction. I promise that the live reactions will continue. And maybe we will see a real antagonist. See ya!